back to my channel. My name is Jess, and if this is your first time to my channel, then welcome. I make makeup videos and release 2 a week, and today's video is all about the new Melt Eyeshadow Babygirl Stack. It is the look that I have created today. This is an absolutely gorgeous stack, and if you guys would like to see my first impression / review, keep on watching. The Melt Babygirl Stack retails for $58, and in that you get 5 eyeshadows. 2 of the eyeshadows are a metallic finish, and one of those metallic finishes is a duochrome, and then you have 3 matte shades. This is a completely cruelty-free shadow stack. I am a huge fan of Melt Cosmetics. If you've watched either of my other 2 videos demoing their stacks, you will see that they are buttery, pigmented, beautiful formulas. They're very great for travel because of the mechanism and them all kind of sitting perfectly in this package. It does come with a mirror on top, and it seals really well for travel. I love that they're magnetic. The stacks are very compact and perfect to take on shoots if you're a working artist, but I really don't have a ton to say about this palette because these colors are my colors. If you're a warm toned eyeshadow freak like me, I cannot see why you would pass this up. They're beautiful, highly pigmented, and they blend like a dream. And it is worth noting how gorgeous this little package was. All of the boxes that you get with these stacks are typically different, especially if they're with a promotional package. So for instance, this came out with the Hopeless Romantics collection, and that collection is live on the Melt Cosmetics website right now. You can buy all of these together in the collection, but then you can also buy the liquid set lipsticks, the blush formulations, which are new as well, and the blush lights, which are a blush highlight fusion. Those are all out right now, so you can pick all of that up or just the stack individually. I'm going to insert swatches right now of all 5 shades. So now that you guys have seen the swatches, you will know that I 10 out of 10 recommend this stack to anyone that loves these tones. And without further ado, please stay tuned if you'd like to see how I created this eye look. I might have applied a little bit of foundation, like just touching under my eyes, but I am going to go in with concealer after this, just because we've got red toned shadows, so why risk it? You know, why risk it? Let's just dive in. So I'm gonna be starting off with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is to ensure that my eyeshadow doesn't go anywhere. And then immediately I go in and I'm using my Milani Prep Set and Go translucent powder. I'm gonna be using that on a large fluffy Morphe brush and pressing this into the eyelid. And this is my standard routine for all my eyeshadows these days. So these melt shadows are going up against a fair fight here. And so the first color that I'm going to be using is going to be on a large fluffy Morphe brush, and this is a large fluffy tapered Morphe blending brush. Wow, a mouthful. And this is the color Breakup eyeshadow from the Babygirl stack. I am dipping into that and swirling that through the outer corner crease of the eye. Like you saw, I applied kind of way too much of this color, and it's just blending so well. I am picking up a little bit more of that color Breakup and running it through the crease here just to intensify that a little further, and then blowing out that color again. Even though this color looks dark, it is my transition shade. And I am gonna start winging this shape out ever so slightly. And it's best to start winging it out when there's the least amount of product on your brush, because that way you know you're not going to get that really intense like cat eye wing. You're just gonna start guiding the eyeshadow in that direction. On my Sigma E55 short shader brush, I'm picking up a little bit of the color Main Squeeze, which is a beautiful bright kind of tangerine orange. And I'm going to run this underneath the lower lash line. There is some kick up with these shadows as I'm applying them, but that has never really bothered me. This is a weird time to tell you, but I've been really wanting to film a mental health video, my like story of sorts. So please leave a comment down below if you would like that video. I'm hesitant that the content is too different for my channel. Like, you guys are here for makeup, you don't want to hear some kind of sob story. Not that I have some kind of sob story, but you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna blend out those edges of where we just placed main squeeze. On my finger, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the color Crush right here. Wow. And I'm just pushing this onto the outer half of the eyelid. I really enjoy applying shimmery colors with my finger. It's because there are natural oils on the finger that help pick up the shadow and apply it almost like you would wet, and it offers a lot less fallout onto the cheeks, which is also something I really do enjoy. My eyes are starting to look really cracked out and crazy, but not cracked out and crazy enough for old Jess. So I'm going to pick up the color Scammon, which is a bright kind of neon coral. This color so far has the least amount of fallout, and I'm picking this up on a Cosette D220 brush. And I'm just going to run this kind of around the perimeter of the top of the eye. Picked up a very sparse amount. I just kind of want like that pinky coral flush back to the eye. And I'm also gonna take this on the same brush under the outer half of the lower lash line. And I'm really not being shy with smoking that out. Using that same Cosette brush, this one right here, I'm going to make a mixture of Scammon and Main Squeeze. And I'm going to run this through the very outer corner and up into the crease of this eye. What I like about these shadows is that they layer really well. I applied Breakup at first, which is quite a dark color, but because I used such a light hand and a fluffy brush, it worked as a beautiful transition shade to what is now possibly my favorite smoky eye that I've done in a while. Alright, and because I don't know where to stop in life or in makeup tutorials, I am going to pick up a little bit of my Wet n Wild. This is the Photofocus Concealer, and I'm going to pick this up on a little Smith 304 brush. This is a vegan Smith brush, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of this onto the back of my hand and do a little half cut crease on the inner corner. And this area was already free of product, so it's gonna make this quite simple. Over the top of that newly cut crease, I'm going to be applying the color Hopeless Romantics, which is gold with a pink reflect kind of shift to it. And I'm picking this up on a very teeny tiny Morphe brush and tapping over where we just did that cut crease. Over the edge where the concealer stops and meets the color Crush that we put down earlier, I'm going to take my Sigma E55 shader brush and kind of pat over that line to diffuse it and blend it out. For lashes, I'm going to be applying the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, and I'm also going to be applying the Rouge and Rogue lashes in the pair Luminara. Last but not least are the lips. I'm going to be using two of the Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipsticks. Just in case anyone wants to know, I'm starting off with the color Ophelia, which is a lighter peachy nude. And then with a little Real Techniques buffing brush, I'm just going to soften those edges. Pat it in kind of like a stain. And then with the other lipstick, this is in the color Underage Red. I'm just going to put this right in the middle of the lips. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, because I would love to have you guys here. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I will speak to you in the next video. Bye!